Hey good people, welcome back to Beauty in the Frizz. My name is Cara. Whether you're new or returning, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me for another one today. It is all about the makeup protection program, purchase or pass. We're trying to do mostly passes. That's the ticket. Yes. So if you want to comb through all the makeup releases with me, keep watching this video. Let me know what you think. And if makeup is your therapy and your love, if it makes you happy and you want to hang out with someone that feels the same way, definitely consider joining the community. I'd love to have you back. All right, let's get started. Y'all, so first of all, I want to just share how I'll be so organized and plan about my content, what I'm going to do, but I am such a procrastinator. Like, I have to do like 50 things before I sit down to film. But when I do finally sit down, I'm like, my happy place. So I'm happy right now. This week has been tough because going back to work, I'm just exhausted. I also learned that most school systems did not start back on Monday, January 2nd, but we did. And I think one other county did. And I just don't know why. It's been a struggle, but I'm excited to go ahead and look at these makeup releases. We've got a vigilant eye. We are going to be cautious. We're going to be judgy. We're going to be thinking about the awesome and beautiful pieces that we already have in our collection. So let's go ahead and get to it. Oh, let me tell you what else happened. So my room, I swear, has been at least 85 degrees all week. And I'm like, it's quite toasty in here. Well, Tyrone called me like, were you burning something in your room today? I'm like, no. He's like, I have to go up to the school. The fire department's up there. Why was there like an electrical fire like within my HVAC system? A mess. So Monday, I'm not sure where I'll be, but everything's fine and everyone's okay. But it was smelling a bit crisp. It definitely was. And now it's going to be crisp and cold. So just wanted to share that. Now I'm going to move over. Oh, the second thing, I'd like to just share, this makeup is not fresh. I don't think it looks fresh, but it doesn't look bad. I am wearing the new Dior Forever Skin Correct, the one they reformulated, and I touched nothing up except I put a lipstick on by Juvia's Place. I just can't. I wanted to film my third look with the Croc palette from Clarity, but I don't know. That might be Mimosas and Makeup. That might be tomorrow because I just have one more look. So if you were thinking about it, the thing about it is that palette, they did bring back for a limited time, and then I don't know if it's gone, but this would be more for look inspo really. I will say that their mattes remind me a bit of the Gimme Glow mattes. So to me, they're not the easiest to work with. The shimmers are awesome, but I think I'd rather take mattes from like Melt Mary Jane or Natasha Denona Glam. I don't have that one. Something that's like a cool toned palette where there are mattes that you really like. I don't think I'm a huge fan of the pressed pigment mattes. I just want to share that in case you're interested, because I know I take forever with reviews, links. I am working on it. So let's go ahead and get into this. Also, I'd like to let you all know that I have not received my Pat McGrath order, which is a bit strange because I do tend to get those early. I did order Sith Seduction and Divine Droid. I know Divine Droid had a later ship date, but I was thinking I would get the other things earlier. And I did order the Chroma Lust pots, the red one and the gold one. So not sure what's happening with that. I don't know. There's a lot going on with that, I guess. All right, so I'm going to be starting with Makeup Release Radar as per usual. So we do have quite a few things to talk about. Now we are starting to see, as you can see from just the Instagram feed, there's a lot of red for the Lunar New Year. So I am going to talk about these releases. I know this is not another Hello Kitty release here. You know what? Not doing it. We're not doing that. I'm just not. So let's start with Tatcha. Tatcha has the Essence Skincare Boosting Treatment. I have used this before. I'm not sure if it's better than any other essence that I've used, to be honest, and it's very pricey. Now, this has the Lunar New Year red packaging, which is beautiful. But if you want the essence from Tatcha, you are going to wait until you can get it on sale, because Tatcha has sales and so does Sephora. Tatcha has more sales, I feel like, than Sephora. So we will wait on this if you want to try the essence. You may miss the red packaging, but it's about the product. So I'm going to move on. Vigilant eye, y'all. I'm serious. Another Lunar New Year release. This is by, I don't know how to say this, Sawasu, maybe. This is the anti-aging first care activating serum. This is also probably not a new product, so we shall wait. This is a hair product by Cara Chambers Official. I think that's how you say it. No, we are not doing it. Laura Mercier, this is also a no, because the reality is that we can get these things on sale. Now let's talk about Mama Pat. Now, this came out like right before my video went up. She is re-releasing the Venus and Floors Luxe Eyeshadow Quad in Voyeuristic Vixen for the Lunar New Year. Now, I am going to say this is my favorite Pat McGrath quad, hands down. It is gorgeous. I do know that some of these shades are similar to shades in her palettes, but out of her quads, this is the best one for me. I believe that these pans are smaller than the original. The price is still the same, but you can't get the original one anymore. If this is something you missed out on and you wanted it, I probably would encourage purchasing it because it's limited edition. However, at the same time, I'm wondering if this would still be around for a sale. I do know that we can probably find somewhat similar shades if you want to go through your whole Pat McGrath collection. I know for me, I'm not doing that. I really like this quad. It's easy to use. You can make a bronze smoky eye, and the shimmers are great. The Rose Fire Nectar shade is beautiful, a little flaky, one that you might want to use with a primer, but it's gorgeous. So I was happy to see this one come back. Now I'm gonna try, honestly, to cut back on how much I talk about, because some things don't even necessarily deserve the attention. Don't give it to them. I do want to talk about these Dior quints. So they're coming out with soft petals, which is the top, and then bronze sepia. I would pass on both of these. When it comes to the Dior eyeshadows, although I think the formula is nice, you really have to be particular with color stories from Dior, because they tend to repeat themselves a lot. And if you collect these quints, you are going to dupe yourself. And that's just not something I'm trying to do. I'm really looking at the bronze sepia. There are so many Dior quints that favor this one. They may not be exact, but they're really close. And I do think there are some very similar to the one at the top as well. So these are going to be a pass for me. I do have some Dior quints, but I am going to be going through them because I don't need a whole bunch of dupes in color stories. These Dior quints are $62.
Mom, do you know what a Parmesan is?
It's gone. It's all gone. Y'all ate it all. I'm so sorry. Okay, Guerlain has the Rouge G customizable satin longwear lipstick. What's customizable about it? What's customizable? The case? That's a no. I need a customizable case. Just give me a case.
Hi, my name's August. What's your name? If you're new, comment down below. Okay, bye-bye.
All right, Black Girl Sunscreen has a Make It Pop lip gloss with SPF. Ooh, I don't have SPF for my lips. Did y'all see I got my nails done? And look what color I chose, y'all. I'm really trying to bond y'all with blue. Plus, Marky loves blue. I got the dip nails. Let me know if I should have gotten something else. I'm really proud. I got my feet done too. I'm sure Tyrone's happy about that because it was a predicament. All right, as I was saying, I don't have any sunscreen for my lips. So this could be something. SPF protection infused with hyaluronic acid for a high gloss finish, vegan and cruelty free. This could be a consideration, and it's $8.99. Okay, now this is going to ship the 3rd week of January, so I could put that on a maybe list. Yeah. Do I need sunscreen for my lips? I don't have anything with sunscreen for my lips. Thomas has added to his Lost Cherry collection with 2 new fragrances. We have Cherry Smoke and Electric Cherry. Now let's see if we see some notes. Okay, Cherry Smoke has the dark cherry flavor, Osmanthus Absolute China. I don't know what that means. And Cyproyal India. It's warm and spicy, and it's in the scent type of woody spices. I would really be curious to see what these smell like. Electric Cherry. This is a floral. It's in the Fruity Florals family. Morello Cherry with the warmth of musk and sultry jasmine. That jasmine concerns me. Now, my concern with this whole situation is that Lost Cherry is not a long-lasting scent. So once I ran out of my bottle, I did not repurchase it. And I have found 2 dupes that are pretty close. The alt version is called Cherry Smash, but the one that's right on is the one by Dossier, and I talked about that in my Best of Beauty video because that is saving me some major coins, because if something's not going to last long, I don't need to pay $100, $200 for it. I can go ahead and pay $29.50 or $49.50. I can't remember how much it is on Dossier, and it's the same amount of mLs. So I would love to smell Cherry Smoke and Electric Cherry in store, but maybe I'll just wait for dupes for those to come out because I just can't. I can't. So Urban Decay has a Quickie 24-hour multi-use hydrating full coverage concealer. I'm not interested. I don't need any concealers, but I'm just not interested in Urban Decay. You can tap it and buff it, and that's great. It has the built-in like blender, which I think is cute. Nothing by Urban Decay is really grabbing me, and it might be good, but I'm just not into it. So I'm gonna say no. Now Kosas has baked blushes coming out. These are gonna be no's. I don't even need any blushes, and I don't need those. That was me. I just don't need any blushes, and I'm trying to just move on past. Those blushes just don't really attract me or grasp my attention or make me want it. And sometimes just looking at something, I'm like, ooh, but I don't feel like that with these. So I'm all on the Marie Kondo. Like, this is not even bringing me joy to look at. So we're going to move on. We've got some liquid eyeshadows by Tude Beauty. I do not know this brand. These are Hypnotic Color Cream Shadows, and there are 4 shades. This is just not something that I need. It is reminding me of like the Twin Flames by Danessa Myricks and some of the other duochrome shadows that we've seen. So I don't think these are unique, but they may be really nice. I know with these type of duochrome or multi-chrome shadows, they can be really foiled to a negative point. So I would just be careful with these. They can be like textury. So, but it's a no. I don't need anything like that in my collection at this time. I've never heard of Half Caked Makeup, but this is the Star Bright collection. So we have liquid brighteners. So are these like highlighters? A liquid bright? No, this looks like a under eye brightener. Yes.
Jaden actually lives in California and New York.
Jaden? Mm-hmm. He lives in California.
And New York?
No, Justin lives in New York and California. I am wondering if these eye brighteners are like the ones that Rare Beauty just came out with. I think it was Rare Beauty. Like, it's not a concealer. I don't need these. Is an eye brightener the same as a color corrector? Let me know, because this is a whole new product for me. I'm going to say no, I don't need that or the setting powder that is coming with it. What is this? A comfort oil. So at this point, I think if you have a lip oil that you like, we don't need to try any more lip oils. The 2 lip oils that I like, or 3, I have the Lunar Beauty lip oil, which is very nice. I just tried the Dior lip oil, And I also have the Merit lip oil. So I am not going to be trying this lip oil, but that is very nice. Oh, I was about to say I thought Bare Minerals closed, but that was Becca. We have a concealer from Bare Minerals, and actually I think there was something else by the brand. This is a Warmth Mineralist Lip Gloss Balm. That's a pass. And then they have a matte tinted moisturizer, and I would not go for that because it's matte. So these are no's. And the thing is, if you have any tinted moisturizer left from 2022, let's go ahead and use that, because I'm looking at the fact that I have my Fenty Ease Drops, and I'm like, should I declutter this? Because I don't even use this anymore. And then I'm like, but it's really good. But I never finished it. And that's the problem, because I kept bringing more things in. So I can't try for the sake of wanting to try. We're doing good. We're doing great. We may have talked about this last week, but this is a no, because I am against rainbow palettes. This is the Winx collection. I don't know who they are, but I can see why this may attract someone, so I'm not mad at it at all. It's just not for me. There are also 6 ultra glossy lips and 3 light sticks. Oh, and then there's a body glitter gel. Okay, no judgment, but body glitter? I'm not wearing a body glitter. Now, I don't know who these Winx are, but they're cute. They are very cute. No, not the stickers and the rhinestones. I cannot stand stuff like that. This is a no. I'm moving on. All right, let's see. I'm going to skip some stuff. So, Nude Stick Skin, no. Nars Lunar Collection, no. That's just repackaged old products. Copacetic Cosmetics has their Winter Sky collection. This is going to be a no, because even though I am enjoying the blues, I don't know if I'm enjoying them enough to buy like a set. So right now this is a no. I've not purchased from Copacetic Cosmetics in quite some time. Copacetic Cosmetics also has some highlighters, 2 paw print compacts, perfect glow highlighters. So I think the color's pretty, but it's not a color I really wear too much at all anymore on my cheeks, so this is going to be a no. So Pacifica's really coming out with like a whole eyeshadow situation. I feel like for the past 2 weeks I've talked about eyeshadows coming out from them, and now they have the Animal Magic eyeshadow palette. No. Nope. Don't like it. 28 shades. I don't know. I just don't think I'd enjoy. So I'm gonna move on. So e.l.f. is coming out with some color correctors, and based on the color, they correct different things. I am not great with the color correctors, so this is going to be a pass for me. But with e.l.f., you know, they are a really affordable brand, so if you wanted to try one, it wouldn't really break the bank. But that's a no for me. Oh, more Bare Minerals. Okay. They have a daily protecting primer, mineral SPF 30. This is going to be a no, because I have a primer that I enjoy by Tatcha. It's the sunscreen serum one with the niacinamide, so it's going to be a no. So Tarte has the Shape Tape Glow Bar, and the Tarte Shape Tape Glow Bar is the ultimate glow wardrobe for a refined highlight and candlelit skin. It looks like there's just one palette. So you have Champagne Blur, Sunlit, and Bronze Glow. And even though there's only one palette, it does look like it can work for a variety of shades. But this is going to be a no. One of the things I said I was going to cut back on are the highlighters. And I do have some face palettes that I am really loving from the end of last year. So I am going to move on. It is $49 and it is available at Ulta now. And I thought I mentioned these, but I'm not sure. Tarte Cosmetics has the Sculpt Tape Contour, so very similar to the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Wand. This is going to be a no, because I do have the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Wands, but I think the price point might be better. Okay. I wish I would have kept all of Bare Minerals together, so I'm sorry, I did not expect it to be this much. They also have a Primetime eyeshadow extender. So this is an eyeshadow primer. This is available at Ulta Beauty for $20, and I cannot purchase this. I have so much of my MAC paint pot left, and then I do have a couple of primers by Glamlight that I'm still working through. We also have something else by Tarte. This is the Sweet Tart Cravings eyeshadow palette. I think it looks cute with like the candy, chocolates and everything, but this palette is going to be a no. I think that many of us can find similar palettes in our collection. This is $32 and it's available at Ulta. I do think this palette color story is nice. It's neutral and I think that someone could get a lot of use out of it. I don't think I will because of the collection that I have, but it does look really cute. Oh no. No, not Dior!
You need to leave.
No. I'm so sorry, shade 810 Rose Rhapsody. No, a glittery light pink that's gonna make me look like a ghost for $32. $32? Get out of here. Makeup Forever has the Rouge Artist Velvet Nude soft matte lipsticks now. I feel like these were on sale at Sephora. It was like a little duo and I didn't get them. I love these nude shades and I have heard great things, but right now, I don't know. This is something that maybe I could go for at the Sephora sale because I can tell you I need no lipsticks right now. So these are $25 each and available at Makeup Forever. I'm wondering if they will go to Sephora. Let me know if you've tried these because they do look nice. All right, this MAC collection. Now see, MAC has me weary because I just made an assumption that I shouldn't have made, that when MAC releases the 8-pan palettes that they're going to be creams like the Feast Your Eyes, like the, I was gonna say like the Whitney Houston because it wasn't that, like the Wakanda palette, not like the Whitney Houston, and I still have it sitting here with that powdery powder. I'm sure the quality is decent, but I purchased it because I thought they were going to be the creams. Then I started looking at this palette and I was like, you know what, this palette is like real chill, really nice for every day. And then they have the, is it a blush and a skin finish? So I was just thinking about this from Pat McGrath. This is one of the earlier palettes that I had, the Golden Opulence palette. And this came out for Lunar New Year 2020 or 2021. I think 2021. But I was thinking that this was really close to that MAC palette. So if you like the MAC palette and you have this, don't get it because this is really, really close and really great quality. I know this might be a boring palette for some, but chances are if you like the MAC palette and you have Golden Opulence, you can renew your love for this palette. The other palette that I was thinking about was also by Pat McGrath, and it is the Celestial Odyssey palette. I just think with this one, you can really create the same looks. So this MAC Cosmetics palette is just not one to get, especially if you have the two palettes that I mentioned, and I'm sure mentioning these two, you can probably think of some others in your collection, but I don't even know if anyone's really checking for MAC because now I'm not, because I was very disappointed. I thought Whitney was going to have the creams and I was so excited because I was like, oh, they're kind of these neutral, cool tones that I could just swipe on, because the Wakanda palette I'm not going to wear every day. I'm proud to have the palette, but I'm not going to wear that one all the time with those bright shades. It's just not like what I'm going for lately, but I really loved that formula. So, but no one cares. So let's move on. I mean, MAC doesn't care. So I'm going to move on. Ooh, okay. Oh no, I don't want this. Nope, 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 nope. But I kind of do. Hourglass is coming out with the Satin Cream Lipstick Collection. Oh gosh, I don't want them to come out with this because see, I'm gonna want to try this. Now, these are coming soon. The shades look great. I feel like I like every single shade. Like, there are no reds. They're just all kind of nudes and deep, like brown colors. There's a couple pinks, a coral shade. Hourglass could possibly tempt me with a couple of these. I don't know the prices, so put that on the maybes. I'm gonna be waiting on the Chanel I just don't need these, and the colors that I'm looking at look so similar to colors that I own by Chanel. I don't have a lot of Chanel lipsticks at all. I'm just not gonna purchase this just yet. Now, what's this? Colored Rain, new lip products. These are mattes, and then there's a lip lacquer. Okay, these are Nose. And then we have more from Colored Rain. Multi-use skin sticks. So that's another thing. Like, if you found the skin sticks that work for you, why do we need more skin sticks? You know what I mean? There were the Fenty ones. Juvia's Place had some. Huda Beauty had a stick foundation. I know these products may not be exactly the same. I have the Westman Atelier. It's just too much. So these may be nice, but I am going to move on. They do have jojoba oil, hydrogenated coconut oil, and vitamin E. So I will keep you posted, and the shade range looks nice. Okay, we'll come back to them. Oh gosh, Dior has a Lunar New Year limited edition set of lipstick. Don't do it. NBA Cosmetics has another palette coming out, which is a sneak peek. I'm not sure, but the NBA Cosmetics formula looks really similar to so many other indie brands, so I'm just not into it. I'm sorry, I'm just skipping through some things because I'm just not there. All right, there is going to be the Lunar New Year brush from Beautylish. I will be passing on this as well. I do know some people collect them every year. Now let's talk about Sydney Grace. I do have this coming and I'm really excited. What I like about this January bundle is that it also includes a cream shade. And you know what? I wasn't thinking this color story for January, but I really, really like it. I just think it's really pretty. So when this comes in, I will definitely do a video. I love these shades and they are very earthy. So this is right up my alley. Looks kind of like spring. It's got me in the spirit that winter won't last forever. So I love that. I love the sticker. All right, we'll come back to Davina. All right, Mika Beauty Shop. I've never shopped from this brand, but they are coming out with 7 new shades in their hand-pressed eyeshadow collection. These are going to be $14.30 each, and they're going to be available on the 15th. I think these are beautiful, and my favorite one is the one in the top right. I'm gonna have to check that out. I don't need any eyeshadow singles though because I'm waiting on Terra Moons and Cleona from the end of 2022. Dior, this blush is a no. I'm sorry, I need no blush. Hermes, I can't with a summer collection, so no. Tintark. What's Tintark Cosmetics? Let me know if you know because I don't know. But they have the Galactic Assemble palette. Oh gosh, you know what this reminds me of? Do y'all remember there was a palette by BH Cosmetics and I had that palette and I sold it to someone and it looked like this. The little planets with the marble shades. It was pretty. It really was. Why did I sell that palette? Oh, because I didn't use it. So this is a no. I've never heard of this brand, but I do like this, but I'm not going to get it. I can't remember if I don't think we did. Star-Crossed Lovers. This is by Bella Butte Bar. I like the color story, but the shades just look like a lot of the other shades with the indie brands. I think this is gonna make for a very beautiful palette, but it's not a color story that I'm gonna need in my collection at this time. Okay, Nars has some skincare. A light reflecting firming serum for $80. And a light reflecting eye and lash gel for $60. These are Nose. I don't really know much about Nars and their skincare, or is this a new brand? I don't know, so it's a no. Now we have a sneak peek from Bunky Beauty. Bunky Beauty had these, I think they were 5 pans that came out a little while ago. I thought were really cute, but I didn't get those. This palette's gonna have 12 shades, and you see that 3 shades have been revealed, but most likely that will be a no. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm just like putting my foot down. Lime Crime is a no. Looks like we have a new fragrance from YSL Beauty. This is Black Opium. There is no Black Opium already. Warm vanilla with notes of coffee and white flowers. That could be nice. It's going to be a pass. Unearthly Cosmetics is coming out with a handheld mirror for $30. That is going to be a pass. MAC has a strobe dewy skin tint. So I think this is going to be around $40 and releasing sometime in the spring. The word dewy always gets me, but it's just not a product that I need. But it looks like it could be good. We have 2 shades in the Fruity Realm palette by Isabel Cosmetics. This is most likely going to be a no just off those 2 shades. This palette is just big for no reason. This is the Heart Killer palette. I think we talked about this. This reminds me a little bit of the Sydney Grace Be Mine Valentine's Day palette. Let me know if you see it. All right, so one of the other big releases was Odin's Eye. And just the fact that they are coming out with eyeshadow singles, I have seen so many videos pop up and then I got annoyed because I was just like, okay. I thought I was going to go for these, but I'm not right now. The reason why is because I have ordered eyeshadow singles in 2022 at the end of the year. They're not going to be here for a while, and when they come in, I want to enjoy them and be excited about them. I think this is a cool idea for Odin's Eye, and I love the like woven kind of look on their shadows. It's just not something that I need. There are 40 shades of these. There were some like duochrome, multi-chrome shades that I thought looked really nice, but I'm gonna go ahead and pass for now. And now that the launch has happened and I didn't cave, I feel like I can be strong. What I keep asking myself is this what I want my first purchase of 2023 to be? And if the answer is no, I just can't bring myself to do it. Ole Henriksen has a Hydra Barrier Nourishing Face Oil. I don't need anything like this in my collection. Char has some highlighters. I'm not even doing it. It's just not practical for me to buy a highlighter. So there are some reviews. I'm just not interested. And then we do have 6 lipsticks coming out from Anastasia Beverly Hills. They're like pinky nudes. And then there are some glosses. These are all a pass. So Davina's coming out with Winter of the Wicked. And I don't know how many shades there are going to be, but the collection is going to drop on Friday, January 13th. I'm excited about this, but then I realized, or I think I realized, that there are going to be 3 new mattes, and then I think the rest are existing shades. And when I look at these 3, I just don't see myself going for them too much. I really love this midnight shade, but again, how often am I going to wear it? I'm really on the fence about that. Acrylic display cases. Bitter Lace Beauty is releasing clear acrylic display cases. Okay, these are going to be a no for now. I need to have more information. P. Louise, no. Don't know this brand. And we did talk about Menagerie, I believe. So Menagerie is going to be coming out with these glosses this spring, but I'm not sure how interested I am. So let's move on to nothing because we are done. So right now I'm at a no with everything. It's no's across the board. Yes, and that's what we want. I am really happy right now. The only thing I really was tempted with were the Odin's Eye single shadows, but I couldn't bring myself to do it. I'm on Trend Mood. There's a Ultra Lip Tint by Nars. I am going to pass on that. So lastly, we're going to go to Chic Profile Official. And what I see new here is this spring 2023 collection from Chantecaille. I don't want to like this at all because I know, I just know that I don't need this. I do have 2 quads from Chantecaille. I have the Giraffe and the Black Jaguar, and I really like them. I really am into quads. These are just pricey quads. And I will tell you that Lip Chic, is that what this is? Let's see. Why are they $52? That is so much money. $52? Like, all 3 of those shades are beautiful. And I love the blushes, I love the packaging, and I love that quad. I really do. The quad is giving me, in a way, I need to look at it. Let me go get it. Divine Rose. Let me grab it. Because I told y'all I wasn't going to just say stuff. I need to show it. Because we need to feel it. We need to know it. Maybe. I mean, I can see what I'm saying. I like it. Let me just remind myself that I have Divine Rose and I ranked it in 9th place for motherships. So let me just think about that as I say that I like this. But the blushes, of course, are beautiful. And damn, $75 for a blush. I don't know if I can do this. This is very pretty. I like how it's laid out, but right now, that's got to be a no, y'all. I'm sorry. So let's go ahead and wrap this up. I can say I feel really good about saying no to everything. The Chantecaille kind of got me with the layout and the packaging and everything, but that's going to have to be a no. That's really expensive. Like if I bought that collection, that's a plane ticket. And that, my friends, is how I am thinking about everything this year. Like, oh, this could go to a vacation. This could be a plane ticket. So I'm going to have to say no. I know I have those lipstick colors. I love the formula of the Lip Chic, but those special ones are more expensive than the ones that come in their traditional packaging. The one Lip Chic that I have in the shade Patience has withstood me washing it and I would like another, but I got that one on either eBay or Mercari. I can't just drop $40 all the time because I do have a lot of luxury lipstick. I'm gonna just try to stick with what I have. So here's the thing. These last few makeup releases have been a lot of easy no's. And I know that it's not gonna be like this all year. So there are gonna come some hard times, y'all. There are gonna come some times where we're tempted by a lot of things. And that is when, you know, our reflection and thinking about our goals and our vision for the year, that's when that really is going to have to kick in and that discipline. Because right now it is easy. It's so easy right now. I'm like, oh, no, don't need that. But there is going to come a time, I'm thinking, this year where it's not going to be as easy. So we got to stick together, y'all, and be in the makeup protection program together. We do have a strong start. Last year at this time, I'm not sure if I felt the same. I feel like last year there were more things that I was interested in at this time, and I thought I was going to get tripped up by the Odin's Eye. I really did not expect Odin's to come out with something so soon. So that was a surprise because I was still, you know, on the high from the Merry Christmas collection. But, you know, I don't think that's a bad move for Odin's, but I can just say that it's not something that I need. And at this point, I have seen so many reviews, as I was saying earlier, it's kind of just overkill. So I will use any excuse to not buy something. So the fact that so many people already have it has made it a little less unique for me. And when I think about that, that already lets me know that I didn't really want it for the right reasons in the first place. It might be something that I'll check out on a sale. Maybe they'll have a sale sometime during the year where some of those shades are going to be a percentage off, and I wouldn't mind adding a few to my collection. But right now, it's not something that I need at all, especially when I have singles on the way. So that's going to be it. I have my review of the Croc palette coming. Have to do one more look with that. I am preparing for a massive declutter. I am reading like The Magic Art of Tidying Up by Marie Kondo. I think that's the name of the book, or I'm listening to it on Audible. And I have had so many revelations from that book, just listening to it. And I just started like 2 days ago. I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is exactly what I needed. So as I start to declutter, I'm going to share with you some things that are helping me. And I do plan for it to be a successful declutter. So that's going to be coming, and Tyrone's going to be helping. So you'll see him too. So that's going to be fun. We're going to film that really soon. But that's going to be it. I'm going to get out of here and let you all go and enjoy your day. Thank you so much for taking out some of your time and hanging out with me for another episode of the Makeup Protection Program. We are going strong this year so far, and we're going to try to keep it that way. I hope this was therapy for you. It always is for me. And until I see you again, make sure you are being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice, stay safe, and I'll see y'all really soon. Bye.